In the ancient realms of Asgard, a land of gods and magic, the seeds of Ragnarok were sown long before the war erupted. It began with the birth of Loki, the mischievous and cunning god, whose presence would prove to be both a blessing and a curse to the divine kingdom. Loki's birth was an enigma, for he was neither of the gods nor of the giants, but a strange mix of both. His mother was Laufey, a frost giantess, and his father was Farbauti, a powerful giant of fire. From the moment he took his first breath, Loki exhibited a charm and wit that both intrigued and unsettled the gods of Asgard. Growing up alongside the gods, Loki quickly became a favored companion. He possessed an uncanny ability to shapeshift, and his tricks and pranks entertained and amused the divine court. However, as time went on, jealousy began to fester in his heart, for he craved the adoration and respect that the other gods received. The turning point came when the beautiful goddess, Freyja, captured Loki's heart. He longed to win her affections and be recognized as her equal. But Freyja's heart belonged to another, the noble and valiant god, Thor. Consumed by envy and bitterness, Loki devised a plan to win Freyja's love. One fateful day, as the gods gathered in Valhalla, Loki approached Odin with a proposition. "All-Father," he said, "I have discovered a way to obtain the most coveted treasure in all the realms, the golden apples of immortality. With them, I shall win the heart of Freyja and prove my worth as a god." Odin, intrigued by Loki's offer, agreed to help him in his quest. Together, they ventured to the realm of the giants, where the apples were guarded by the wise and ancient giantess, Idun. Loki, in his shape-shifting form, seduced Idun and convinced her to leave Asgard and join him in a secret rendezvous. As she stepped outside the protective walls of Asgard, the giants swooped down and captured her, leaving the realm of the gods vulnerable. When the gods realized what had transpired, anger and fear consumed them. The realm of Asgard began to wither and decay, and the gods' powers weakened. They knew that Ragnarok, the prophesied war of destruction, was inching closer. Loki, feeling the weight of his actions, attempted to rectify his mistake. He set out on a perilous journey to rescue Idun and the golden apples. He braved treacherous landscapes and faced dangerous foes, all in an attempt to restore balance to the realms. Meanwhile, the gods of Asgard prepared for the inevitable war. They summoned the powerful sorceress, Freyja, and her brother Freyr to bolster their ranks. Together, they trained and strategized, determined to face the chaos that loomed ahead. As Loki's quest drew to a close, he finally managed to rescue Idun and return her to Asgard, along with the precious golden apples. The gods, grateful for his repentance, forgave Loki, but the damage had already been done. The war of Ragnarok was now inevitable. The giants, fueled by their desire for vengeance, amassed their armies, led by the monstrous wolf, Fenrir, and the treacherous serpent, Jormungandr. The gods of Asgard stood united, their hearts heavy with the burden of what was to come. The first sparks of war ignited in a skirmish between Thor and Jormungandr. The earth shook with the ferocity of their clash, and the heavens thundered with the sound of their rage. Yet, this was only the beginning. As the days passed, tensions escalated, and the realms braced for the impending war. The gods knew that they could not escape their fate, that Ragnarok would be the ultimate test of their strength and resolve. In the dark of night, Odin sought counsel from the wise Norns who wove the threads of destiny. "Is there no way to avert Ragnarok?" he asked, his voice laden with desperation. The Norns, with their ever-knowing gaze, replied, "Ragnarok is an inevitable outcome of the choices made by gods and mortals alike. The cycle of destruction and rebirth is part of the cosmic balance, and all must play their part." With a heavy heart, Odin accepted the Norns' wisdom. He knew that the gods must face Ragnarok with valor and courage, for it was not just the end, but also a new beginning. And so, the gods prepared to wage war against the forces of chaos, their fates entwined in the tapestry of time. As the first rays of dawn broke over the horizon, the war of Ragnarok erupted in all its fury. The heavens wept with sorrow as the gods clashed with the giants and the monstrous beasts. The earth quaked beneath the weight of their battle, and the seas roared with tumultuous waves. Loki, now burdened with remorse, stood alongside the gods, fighting with all his might to atone for his past misdeeds. He had come to understand that true worth came not from seeking glory and power, but from loyalty and self-sacrifice. In the midst of the chaos, Loki's loyalty to his fellow gods shone through. He risked his life to protect his newfound family and stood shoulder to shoulder with Thor, Freya, and the others, their strength united in the face of impending doom. As the war raged on, the prophecy of Ragnarok began to unfold. Odin faced the monstrous wolf. Fenrir and his son Vali bravely battled alongside him. In the end, Odin knew that he must make the ultimate sacrifice to halt the cycle of destruction. Ascending the mighty tree, Yggdrasil, Odin pierced himself with his spear, Gungnir, and hung there for 9 days and 9 nights. In his selflessness, he absorbed the wisdom of the cosmos, preparing to meet his fate with dignity and grace. At the climax of the final battle, Fenrir, the monstrous wolf, broke free from his chains and devoured Odin whole. Yet Odin's sacrifice had sown the seeds of a new beginning. Vali, Odin's son, rose to avenge his father and slew the vile beast. In the aftermath of Ragnarok, the world lay in ruins, but from its ashes, new life emerged. Baldur, who had fallen in battle, was resurrected, and with him came the dawn of a new era. The surviving gods, humbled by the devastation, pledged to rebuild what had been lost and to nurture a world where harmony and compassion reigned. As the twilight of the gods faded into the annals of history, the memory of their valor and the lessons of their downfall lived on, etched forever in the tapestry of time. And thus, the cycle of life, death, and rebirth continued, as it always had, as it always would. The legacy of Ragnarok and the sacrifices made by the gods would forever be remembered, for their tale was one of tragedy and redemption, valor and sacrifice, a tale that would echo through the ages. And there you have it, an epic portrayal of Ragnarok, the war among the gods that we have enjoyed together. A story that shakes the soul and captivates the heart, bringing forth an unforgettable world of mythology. But this is just the beginning of endless adventures. Come on, don't stop here. Let me know what other stories you'd like to hear, as we will continue to present exciting content about mythology and legends. Don't forget to show your support by leaving a comment below, giving it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't hesitate to subscribe so you won't miss the next thrilling adventure. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next journey.